sitting in my car, why not make a rant? Seeing my little niece has a kid on the way. My sister had a kid just short of a year ago. Kids, kids are on my mind. The safety of kids, how kids are raised. Let's get into it. Some people worry about the influence people have on kids, those who surround them, those who are close to them, their parents, whatnot. Why would you overlook anybody coming into your kid's life, let alone being around enough to have an impact on them? If you are not taking those things into consideration, you are not being as safe as a parent as you could be. Secondly, I'm all for drugs. Do your drugs on your own time. But once you have a kid, you need to grow the fuck up. How can you do hardcore drugs, meaning anything other than weed, around kids? Or do it when you know you could be seeing your kid. I'm not saying that you can't keep your drug life separate from your parenting, but I could not, in my head, just thinking about it, if I had a kid, there's no way in hell I would feel the need to do drugs at all. I mean, shit, what I would have to live for then is another life. All my extra money would go towards making sure that kid had what he needed. Make sure that if something happened down the line, lose a job, don't have people to support you, just anything that does happen to people, that I would have some money put away. That fucking $30-$40 you blow on some green or whatever, that could be put away to provide for that kid if the time came and needed to happen. See, it's a cop-out. Drugs are a cop-out. And I'm going to keep bringing up drugs in random rants and speak whatever the fuck is on my mind, because that's all I see these days when I open my eyes. Everyone is consumed in something that is unnecessary. Unnecessary things are why we suffer as people. I'm not even gonna joke. I post on Facebook about being short on cash, right? But still, once a week, I feel necessary to treat myself to something. It doesn't matter if it's sharing a meal with a friend. I don't need to do that, but I do it, and it gives me satisfaction in my mind, like I'm working for my happiness more than just to pay these bills and get by. Anyway, overall video was meant to be about kids and raising kids. Please, if you got a kid, pay attention to who is around your kid. Don't let shitty people around your kid, because they do rub off. Last thing, if someone does drugs other than weed and drinking here and there, if you excessively drink, do heroin, coke, PCP, any hardcore drugs other than weed, you don't need to be around children. That's how I feel. How do you feel? Let me know how you feel about hardcore drugs around kids, because I honestly want to know. That's all I got for today.